Hello, welcome back. Nigel here with you, Nigel's Modelling Bench, and here we are now with pack 24 of the Lancaster bomber build from Hachette. If you want to get one of these, have a look at the QR code on the screen now, go to the website at the bottom or whatever, or click on the link in the description below the video to find out more about this model. So there we go. So pack 24 already, and I believe in this one we are looking at undercarriage. We've got, blimey, that's quite weighty. And we've got a little bag of parts here put in loosely, so maybe there's some little metal parts there and a little tiny pin, or two tiny pins. Looks like we're into fiddly world again, but don't worry about that. So in pack 23 we finished off the engine, which as you can see is one of our engines here. So all looking very nice, very fiddly. A lot of you are saying it's put you off building the rest of the model. Don't be put off by it, guys, because the rest of the model won't be that complicated. Just think that was a bit of a Sunday afternoon job, that one, or Friday afternoon job should I say. Now this magazine has been quite creased up. This all came in a plastic bag and it was quite wrinkled up by the raw mail, so probably at the bottom of the sack somewhere. So here we have pack 24, and as usual we go inside the what's this here, issues 24 and 25. Due to assembly problems we have had to make some last minute modifications to some of the parts in issues 24 and 25. In issue 24 we have changed the retraction pistons 2 times part 24B. Please use the parts in the plastic bag labelled 24SP substitute parts, and then discard parts 24B in the cardboard box. So they are now telling us to use these instead of those. They look exactly the same, but maybe these are plastic and these are metal. Maybe that's what the difference is. In issue 25 we have changed the strut joints here. I'm assuming that's going to be those. Parts 25C, please use the substitute parts. We have also supplied you with spare hinge pins 24H and 25D. So that's what the spare hinge pins are. So forward thinking, it's nice that they've done that. So obviously I'm assuming that these are metal, obviously, and I'm assuming the parts in here are going to be plastic, so they've changed them from metal. That's what I'm assuming. Maybe the balls are smaller or something. I don't know. There's going to be a difference. Remember, this has got working undercarriage, so they want it all to be nice and strong. Looks like we've also got a nice little pair of pliers here. So going over the page, we have our assembly instructions here. So we're going to be basically building up an undercarriage leg with a wheel. So here, lack of moral fibre. Lack of moral fibre was a Royal Air Force term specifically designed to stigmatise aircrew who refused to fly without having a good medical reason. Oh dear. So obviously they had guys who didn't want to go. Great picture there showing some nice weathering around the intakes and everything. And you can see the crew there. Obviously all with their moral fibre. It was ruthless with moral fibre. I was ruthless with moral fibre cases. I had to be. We were airmen, not psychiatrists. Yep. Leonard Cheshire was a compassionate man, but as an RAF commander he was forced to act fast to prevent the spread of low moral fibre cases, or lack of moral fibre cases. And then shuttle bombing. There's Admiral Prune 2 there, looking gorgeous. You can see all the white staining from the petrol. Very nice indeed. When Allied bombers could fly from one base, hit the target and then land at another base, they could strike anywhere within Axis territory. Pretty cool. So you can see we got all the bombs there with fused and everything written on them. And then finally on the back here we've got our parts in 25. So we've got Operation Manna was a relief operation by Lancasters dropping food to save Dutch civilians from starvation after the winter of 44-45. And I seem to remember at that point there was an agreement that the Germans wouldn't shoot at them. I saw a documentary recently and they talked about that happening after the war, and it didn't happen after the war, it happened during the war. So anyway, so first of all what we'll do, we've got our parts there. So we've got a box of bits here. So we've got a great big tyre, and that's like, feels like solid rubber, so that's cool. We've got our wheel hubs here in a sort of metallic grey colour, so we'll have to change those. We have an undercarriage leg. This is the main undercarriage upright, and that is made of metal. That's all pre-painted for us, which is very nice. We've got some pins. We've got What's in here? These are those parts 24B, I think. Yeah, they're the parts 24B, so we're not going to use those. We'll put those over there. And then we've got here, these are going to be 24D, I'm guessing. So these are 2 retraction struts. Again, they're metal. Are they metal? Yeah, they're metal. So we're going to use those and those. I wonder what the difference is between these parts. So we're going to move the magazine over here. We're going to get our light on. It looks like the hole is bigger. That's about it. So yeah, so we're not using those, we're using these. So we'll get these out of their little bag. So we've got those 2 there and their pins. We've got the tyre. It's not solid, it's hollow, but it's pretty rigid, and it's got no seam in the middle, which is nice. So we've got the tyre there, we've got our main undercarriage leg, got those 2 pieces there. We've got our pliers, which is cool. I wonder what they're for. We've got our wheels here and the 2 little shackles. They call them shackles? Attachments for pistons. They look like little shackles. We've got wheels there, we've got shackles, and then we've got a bag here which is full of metal pins. So this is going to be fun to put together, I guess. It's got lots of pins in there, and they've also given us some spares, so we will end up with a couple left over there, little dowels there. Right, so there's all our parts. Let's get building. Right, so we're going to take our main undercarriage leg here, and we're going to take one of these, what I've called shackles, a little leg attachments, and this you can see has got it's cranked up that way. That's going to go upwards, and we're going to have the undercarriage with these lugs facing to the right. So we're going to slide that over there like so, which is easier said than done. It does go, it needs quite a little push though, and they're going to be those legs facing upwards or angled upwards. It's only telling us to put one side on at the moment, so I won't break the rules of the instructions. And then we've got to put this part in here and have it aligned with those holes. So what we've got to do is, using our pliers, we're going to take one of these pins. Okay, we're going to hold that like that, and we're going to push this pin. In fact, we're going to push this pin into the inside here. Okay, it's very tight, so what I'm going to do is go the other way. So I'm going to hold the spline end and put the plain end in, because what I want to do is get this pin to just sit in that hole, which it will do. Okay, and then we can position this arm. In fact, if I push it in slightly more, just like that, then we can hang this arm on it, like so. Whoops. In fact, what we could do here is put this arm in, push the pin through with our fingers, and then give it a squeeze. Now, what they're suggesting here, in here you cover the pliers in tape so that you don't scratch the paintwork. So if you want to do that, just take some masking tape, just place it on like that, just like that. In fact, I've done it wrong on the other side, because basically what I want to do is leave the ends exposed because we want the nice sharp ends so we can see what we're doing. But you get the idea. And then what we're going to do is just squeeze that pin and that is going to lock in place like so. Okay, so that pin's locked into there now. And then no doubt we're just going to repeat on the other side. Yes, we are. We're just going to do the same thing again on the other side. So we're going to put that one over there. Have the legs angled upwards, as you can see. Just like that. Give it a good old shove. It will go on. Just needs a good push. There we go. And then I'm going to take one of these pins. Hold the splined end. Place it in the hole like so. And then I'm going to take this 24B part, put it in there, push the pin through. Oh, missed it. Pull the pin back slightly. Push that pin in through to the other side. There we go. And then we can just grab our pliers and squeeze it in just like that. There we go, that's our 2-part 24Bs fitted. Take one of the retraction struts, 24D, and fit the flat end between the arms in one of the legs of the main shock absorber strut frame. Check the holes are aligned. If necessary, remove any excess paint from the joint. Part 24D must be able to remove freely. So it's going to go that way round, and it's going to go into there like that. And there is no need to remove any paint on mine, but you best check yours. And then we're going to go over the page. No doubt we're going to put another one of those pins in. Yes, another one of these pins. So we'll grab the pin, take it by its splined end, push it into the hole, put our arm in with those two lugs facing upwards. So we can put the arm in there. And that pin is a tight fit. No, it's not. It's because it's not aligned properly, Nige. There we go. And we can push that pin in and then give it a squeeze with the pliers, and that will hold it in there. Remember, that's going into metal, so it's a lot harder than the other ones where they're going into plastic. Okay, so that's that one, and then we're going to repeat on the other side. So we're going to take one of our pins. If you heard that, excuse me, that's my tummy rumbling. That's going to go like that. Then that's going to go in there like that. And then we can pull that across there, just like so. Okay. So that's the arms all done now. Put that to one side. We're going to take our wheel. We're going to fit the wheel centres, just like so. Just like that. And then we're going to fit, there's no right and wrong way for the wheel to go. Just going to slide that over. Keeping the wheels pressed together. There we go, that's going to fit in there beautifully. And then no doubt we're going to fit that long pin. There we go. That long pin is going to go in there. Once we get our wheel aligned, that is. That long pin will go in there. And it's coming out the other side. And then we're just going to press that in. Now, I'm not going to press that in at the moment. because I'll just give it a little tap just to kind of lock it in place. But I'm going to take the wheel off. I'm going to paint all this again because it's all in this sort of rubber black colour, and I want to get it all jet black. So there we go. So I do believe that is that. That is it for pack 24. So I'll see you all very soon for pack 25, which is going to be more bits going on to this undercarriage. So I'll see you for that one soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Don't forget, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. And if you like this, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't, give us a thumbs down. And I'll see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.